is March 7th of 2026. I'm posting this video just about midnight. The title of this video, you can already see it. I'm sure that's why you clicked on it. But I'm going to get my first trading payout this month. My first ever trading payout. And by that, I mean in the next 30 days. I have all I need to get that payout. I've been grinding for years now, learning trading, learning all I need, learning the model, all of it. I will get a payout this month, and that may sound kind of crazy or maybe overconfident, and that is totally fair to assume. But for so long now, the same habits have been holding me back, and that's two things really: FOMO, fear of missing out, and revenge trading. Those two. Anything else hasn't been too big of an issue for me, but those are the two main ones for most. I know how to take good trades. I take really good trades, and I can consistently make money from executing those trades well, and I do. The issue is not that I can't find those trades. I find those trades just fine. It's that I don't know how to step away when a trade is not one of those trades. Meaning, if a trade is mid, or if it's just not a great trade, and I know in the back of my head, but there's a voice in the back of my head that'll say, "Oh, well, this could hit. This could be a really good one. This could make you a bunch. You need to get this into this trade, or you're gonna miss it, and then you're gonna not make money." And that voice goes on and on in the back of my head in the live moment when I'm about to enter, and it always overrides, and I always end up entering, and I'll lose almost right away. And then as soon as I'm lost, I'll be sitting there and I'll be like, okay, like, why did I just do that? Like, I knew I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? Why did I enter that trade? There was no reason of entering that trade. Yeah, I still did anyway. And I say, okay, I got to break these habits. But when, And so that'll be an endless cycle. And then I'll lose the trade. And then next thing you know, it'll be 5-10 minutes later, or maybe not that day, maybe the next day, an A+ trade shows up. Perfect setup. Everything in my criteria. Following the full model. And I'm thinking, why didn't I just wait for this? There's always going to be this. But in the moment when I take the bad trade, I'm thinking, this is the end of the world. This is the last trade there's ever going to be. There's never going to be another good trade. I need to get my first payout tomorrow. I need to do this now. I can't wait. But that in itself has just pushed me back further and further and further, and got me nowhere. 2 years later. And so that is the flaw in of itself. Whereas if I would block out those bad trades that don't fall under the criteria of what I'm looking for, then I would not be stuck at this break-even phase where I am right now. And I would allow myself to actually print from the ones that I know work. And so after doing this for months and months and months, making these same mistakes over and over, knowing in the back of my head, I shouldn't be doing this, I've kind of just now gotten too tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing people no smarter than me succeed. I'm tired of seeing people no older than me succeed. I'm only 19, but I know people a lot younger who are making good money from trading. Maybe some people who haven't even spent as much time as I have into learning all this stuff, and they're seeing success. And why is that? And that is because they cut out the bullshit so fast. Not even so fast, but they just did it, And so I've just kind of come to the conclusion that I'm done holding myself back. And even sitting here right now, part of me feels like, okay, this is a big responsibility now that I'm saying this. Like, I'm going to actually have to not fall under these bad habits that I've been falling under for months. How is that possible? How am I suddenly going to shift and just not make these stupid decisions anymore? And I think that's a good thing that I'm kind of uncomfortable right now. I feel like that is a good thing because now I've held myself accountable, and there will be various other people who will also maybe hear this or hear what I posted on Instagram, and they'll be like, okay, I'm gonna watch and see if he does what he says. And it's all just kind of coming together, and it's like I can be so profitable. I can be so profitable. I understand the market better than I would say most people who are making money. I've put that much time into this. I've put absolutely everything into this. Hours and hours and hours and hours. So much understanding, so much, all of it. I have all I need. The last step is just me. And so back to my main point here. I will get a payout this month, and that will be because, one, I only took great trades that followed every bit of criteria, and my winners will outweigh my losses. I will take losses still because no trading model has a 100% win rate, but those losses will be smaller and fewer because my model is profitable. And so if I trade the model properly, then those losses will simply just be a byproduct of the statistic, and there's no problem with that. So there's going to be two outcomes with this month. First outcome is I get a payout. I get my first payout from following my rules perfectly and taking great trades and slowly having consistency. Or the other outcome is I don't get a payout this month, and the only condition which that I don't get a payout this month is if the market conditions are just so poor and the price is just so poor each morning that I'm actually responsible enough and in control of myself enough to not even take a trade. And so this would mean I don't even take enough trades in the month to get a payout, to build out that buffer on the funded, to pass the funded in the first place. I don't even have a funded right now, but I'm saying this out of confidence that I will. So those are the two outcomes the next 30 days, either a payout or not. And if I don't get a payout, it will not be because I broke my rules, rather because I was patient and disciplined to what I know works, and disciplined enough to not feel like I'm missing out on anything, when really I'm missing out by acting on my bad emotions. Because what am I missing out on? I'm missing out on money I could have really, really soon from payouts. So every time I'm sitting in a trade, or I'm watching the market and there's a totally mid, just not great trade, there's going to be two thoughts in my head. There's going to be one, I could just sit this out. I don't need to take this. That's the correct answer. Or it's going to be, I'm going to miss this. I'm going to miss this. I'm missing out. This one might print without me. I'm not going to be able to make money on this one. And then I got to flip that in my head to be like, if I get in on this out of FOMO, I'm missing out on myself. I'm missing out on the version of myself that makes money and is successful in this, that 99.5% of people who ever get into this will not succeed. What am I willing to do that is beyond all of those people that fail? Am I willing to submit to what I know works, even if that means mental torture? Sure. So be it. So, over this next month, I will get a payout or I will preserve my capital. One of the two. But I will be a good trader, disciplined trader, following my rules, emotions, and psychology. And it will be a good month. And if I don't, then shame on me. So I'm going to be doing live trades and live recaps posted to YouTube as I have been. I'm going to be fully transparent, accountable, and honest with every little thing, every little in and out. Every emotion I felt, every little, if I did force something, be totally honest and be like, what am I doing? Every little trade, if I gambled away an account, if I didn't take a trade because I was not liking the market conditions, all of it, fully transparent and honest. And you guys will get to see that. And if no one watches this next month, then I know I'll have it for myself or for others to see way down the road. So it doesn't matter to me. But I'm here to be disciplined, and I'm here to change my life genuinely. So yeah, it is Saturday night. Monday morning, here we come. And one way or another, I will succeed in this industry. It's just a matter of time and a matter of how I handle my own emotions. So thanks for watching, and we'll see.